to be a blessing to somebody. It might not always come in just buying somebody something or buying somebody a meal or handing somebody money. You know, and when you do, before you leave the house, when you go out, say, Lord, I just want to be a blessing to somebody. You know, God can create them opportunities to see if you're really going to be a blessing to them or not. But sometimes we get so busy and in a hurry in our own little ways that we miss out on being a blessing to somebody. But I just thank God, too, on today, you know, and how many of us it's important when the Spirit of the Lord asks you to do something, it's important to listen and be obedient and do what the Spirit is asking you to do. So, as I was going to my car, Lord knows how I am. You know, I'm always in a hurry, trying to run, put my groceries in the car, run and put my buggy in. But today, God, you know, I was putting my stuff in my car, and right before I put my buggy in, the Spirit unctioned me and said, put the lady's buggy in that was kind of beside her and parked in the handicap. And I looked, I said, well, she's still taking stuff out of her buggy. So I stopped, and, you know, and I waited, and as soon as I seen her grab the last thing and put it in her car, I went over there. I said, oh, ma'am, I'll take your buggy back as I take my buggy back. She said, honey, that is so sweet. She said, I just sliced my finger in Walmart and showed me. And she said, I just really appreciate that. So that was just a blessing to her. It may seem small, but it was a blessing to her. That's good. It was such a blessing. So we don't need to miss out on these opportunities that God gives us, you know, just to be courtesy, chivalry. You know, it's not dead. And it's just up to us if we want to take our time to be a blessing and to help somebody along the way. And even last week, I think it's about a week ago, I prayed, I said, Lord, help me to be a blessing to somebody. And God created the opportunity again last week. I was going into the store, and before I got to, I parked kind of a ways from the door, but he showed me, he said, here's your opportunity. It was a lady, it was some elderly people, and one of them had a walker. And I said, well, you know, I'm going to kind of take my time so that I can get to the door the same time they do. And I did. I got to the door, and I just waited on them and held the door open. And you would have thought I was a queen handing them $1,000. Because, I mean, they just really went on over me doing that. They was like, well, look at that. Well, honey, we just really thank you. Well, look at her. That's just, so, you know, that was just my way of being a blessing to them. And so don't think something so small that people don't notice it. Or don't take notice of it being such a blessing. Then, like I said, we may look for it to come in another way, but God creates these little opportunities just to see, well, let me see if you really want to be a blessing to somebody. Or let me see if you're really just thinking about yourself and you just don't shut the door behind you, don't try to hold it for nobody. But I really just thank God for those opportunities that He has allowed me to be a blessing in that kind of way. To show me, you know, teaching me to be sensitive to His heart, to His spirit, and to be obedient to that.
Come on. And you know what, as she was talking, you know, sometimes we don't get blessed like we should or get the things that we should because we are being selfish. We don't know how to give to God and neither give to others. How do you understand that? And a closed fist don't get nothing. That's it. Open hand. See, and like she said, it don't have to be money all the time. But that is one of the most trying things there is, where God tries us at with money. Come on. I mean, because of the fact is that we want to keep it all, but we want to receive it. But we want to keep that in our own pockets, you know. But the least little thing, brother, to open the door, get a buggy. You know, instead of rushing your buggy, help somebody get their stuff out of their car and then put the buggy up for them. And come on, is that all right? Come on. Is that, come on. And it might not be just a young person because, you know, but the older individual. Come on, is that all right? Go and say, you know what, today I'm going to do somebody's yard, an older person's yard for what? For nothing. I'm going to do somebody's woodlands for what? For nothing. A child, I don't want to do that. We don't know how to be blessed. And we don't know, and you know what, even in talking about getting blessed, your blessing might be you need to be healed. Come on. You might get your healing through that. Is that all right? You might get, you know, if there is a job situation's been going through and you haven't been getting a job, but by you going and volunteering and say, Lord, I just want to bless this person. You know, we're breaking their yard. God said, you know what, I'm getting ready to just go ahead and bless them. I jump.
I want that
So we're
God.
gonna talk about it tonight too? Keep getting.
I want that God for being here, thank God for Pastor Todd, all the leaders that made those respective places. There's this guy at work that's been giving me a little whole let go, and I'm in prayer, and it's like, Lord, your will be done with him, with me in a different department.
Come on.
The opportunity come to me and to a different department, so I thank God for that. And I'm going back to third shift. It's a pay increase. And I praise God that no matter what I go through, you'll be right there with me. And I'm also excited. Sean gets his graduation stuff Monday off. He's actually graduating today. I'm excited because he took me from a bad situation in 2000 to seeing one of my blessings graduating high school. So I thank God for that. And continue to pray for me as I continue to pray for you.
Get more bolder and bolder. Come on, give God a hallelujah.
I want to thank God, number one. I want to thank Pastor and Brother Ron, Pastor Tyrell, Sister Jasmine, and all the leaders in their respective places. On today, I'd been to the doctor, and I'd went on into town, and I thought about going to get something to eat, and something told me no, don't go get nothing to eat. But I got this feeling that I was going to get hit. And so I ain't going to get hit because I didn't want. I wanted to go get something to eat. It was just like something told me no. Just go on to the Walgreens. And I was sitting there, and about 20 minutes later, I started to pull out, and when I did, there was a lady down, and she tore the back end of my vehicle out.
Wow.
And I thank God for covering me. Because,
I know that.
because the way the vehicle looks, I could have been hurt. Just the way it looks.
Come on.
But you know, when you least think not, God has got that head of protection around you. I didn't have time to let my husband know everything going on. Only thing I told him, I'm okay.
Yes.
And I said, God, for what the vehicle looks like, Lord, it could have been even the worst.
Come on.
But God, as I serve you like I'm supposed to serve you, God, I know you put a head of protection around me, because if that hard as I did, I could have whiplash, my head could have into the windshield.
Come on.
No, it didn't. But I just give God honor and praise, because least little thing, it don't have to be the big things. It's the little things. Because if the air to this, I felt like I was already being warned that I was going to get hit. But I just thank God that I am here. I wasn't not going to come. You know, I was going to come. And I just thank God for that. But on another occasion, about 2 months ago, I've been having some kidney problems. And the doctor sent me to a specialist. And I went and had ultrasounds done with my kidneys and my bladder and everything. And I said, God, I know without a shadow of a doubt that you are a healer. I know you are. I know that you are a healer. And you are going to get these kidneys straightened up. You are going to get this bladder straightened up. So when I got the results, you know, God says, I'm the physician. not doctors, you know. You go to doctors, you know what I'm saying, you all. But God says, I am the physician.
Come on.
I do give the testes.
Come on.
When I got mine, because they actually thought that I had had a mass on one of the kidneys. And I thought, no, I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept that. I've got work to do for God. It ain't time for me to start getting sick and start, you know, as they'll say, is falling apart. And I said, I ain't got time for this, Lord. I said, God, you know my desire. You know what I want to do. So I prayed about it. Had my husband pray about it. I know I haven't said much to nobody about it because I know my God is a physician. I know He's the number one healer. And when I got those papers back, and He said that my kidneys was normal, my kidneys was functioning, I said, that is nobody but God. God knows that. God knows that's my God. And nobody had no clue when I come in here how I felt. You know, I felt bad. I couldn't understand it. Pastor Ty had no clue. You know, when Pastor Ty was doing what he was doing.
Come on.
In the name of Jesus. When He touched me, you all, I know it was God. Because it was a feeling through my body, from my head to my body, and He said, you are healed. And then when I received those papers yesterday and said, your test results, that ain't nobody but God, you all. Sometimes we want to get, down and out, sometimes go, well, maybe not know. I know who my healer is. And that ain't nobody but God. And I just give God all on the praise. I know today that Satan was trying to come against me because when I had came out of that vehicle and me and the lady was beginning to talk and there was a guy come out of nowhere and he came towards me, so I sort of was walking, sort of offish funny. I didn't know what this guy, his intention was. And I talked to that lady, and she said, ma'am, please don't call the cops. And I said, sweetheart, I've got to call the cops. I said, because my vehicle's got full coverage. And she said, but you don't know, ma'am. You don't know the situation that I'm going through in my life. You don't know what I'm going through, ma'am. I don't got no insurance. And I looked at her and I said, sweetheart, I am sorry for whatever you're dealing with in your life right now.
Come on.
I said, but I'm not going to hesitate to call the law. And she said, no, sweetheart. She said, if you don't call the law, she said, I'll pay you straight out of my pocket. And I looked at her and not being, just being rude or nothing. I said, so you ain't got the money to pay for car insurance, but you got money to pay me about $30,000 for my vehicle. Satan is a liar. Satan is a liar. Now, that's it. Satan is a liar. And she started crying and she walked off. And once again, as we were talking, out of the corner of my eye, I kept watching that guy, and that guy kept approaching me, and I went, God, put a shield between me and him.
Come on.
Put a shield between him. Because I had a feeling that he was just coming after me, I said, put a shield around me that this man cannot even bother me. And he walked right past me and went straight to that lady. And when the cops got there, the guy kept mouthing off towards me and everything, and I just approached the cops. And was telling me what had happened. And that guy goes, well, she's scared. And the cop looked at me and said, did you? I said, I'm not doing nothing. I just only talked to the lady.
That's right.
And I said, sir, I said, you know what she's scared about? I said, she's scared because she tried to bribe me from not calling you all because she's not got insurance on her vehicle. And of course that guy kept mouthing on. I thought, barking again, shut him up. But that cop told him, he said, dude, does that lady, is she any kin to you or whatever? He said, no. And that cop said, man, you need to move on. But that guy kept giving me a look, and I went, you know what? My God's greater again. He'll put another head of protection on me. He will not let nothing happen to me. So, and then when that cop approached me, he goes, do you know that man could have had a gun on him and come back to you? And I went, my God is greater. My God is greater. He's got protection on him. So I just give God all honor and praise. Sometimes we have to go through things to even get the stronger and even allow on God more. So I just thank God that I'm here. I'm not perfect, you know, and I just thank God for it. I just give God all honor and praise for all of it. Someone give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm telling you, things happen. And it's not always the devil. So we put a lot of things on the devil. But it's just life. We've taught to say that, you know, everything is the devil. But it's nowhere in the Bible where it says a lot of things are the devil. You know, things just happen. Life happens. So we know that we fight against principality, as the word says. Principalities, wickedness, and what? In high places. Come on. That's why he says we don't wrestle against what? Flesh. Come on, I'm not wrestling against my sister or my brother. If there is a spirit in him that want to fight, that want to, like she said, mouth off. So therefore, I know there's a spirit that is driving him. What spirit? Could be the spirit of anger. Could be he's going through his own little, what you call it. But there's a spirit that drives. And with that spirit that drives, we don't fight against that person, but whatever is moving that is. Is that all right? Everybody understand that? Amen. So that's why the Bible said we don't fight against flesh and blood. So you see your sister might come at you or angry, upset. That's why you can't take things personal. Is that all right? So that's why we love God so much. Is that when you have Christ in your life, you don't act as the world does. How many understand that? You don't handle business as the world do. What would mean the world? The sinners. Those that don't know who? God. Come on. Everybody that say they know God don't know him. Come on, because you go to church every Sunday, that don't make you a Christian. Come on, give God a hallelujah. God, somebody needs to know this. You know, Jesus made the Pharisees, the so-called Christians, they thought they was Christians. Pharisee, whitewashed face, you know, vipers, snakes. Come on. Amen, praise God. Hypocrites. They look like they love God. They look like Christians, but yet in their heart, they was nothing more than nothing but snakes and devils. That's what God called them, devils. Come on, because they was doing things that was ungodly. Come on. And Jesus looked at him and said, you don't look like me. He said, well, I'm Abraham's seed. No, you want everybody to think you're Abraham's seed, but you're not Abraham's seed, because if you was Abraham's seed, you would know me. All right, come on. You would know, that's what Jesus said to them. You would know me. Come on. You won't be trying to kill me, Pharisees and Sadducees. Come on. You won't be trying to get upset and have me stoned or have me crucified. Come on. Because if so, come on, you would know who I am. I am the Messiah. And they could not believe that Jesus was the Messiah because he didn't look like a Messiah. Come on. Amen. He didn't have all this gold array on. He didn't have on fine purple. Come on, sometimes appearance. Amen. We think appearance is what God looks at or what we feel like because they're dressed nice. Oh, they must be a Christian. Come on, they dressing up. Oh, they're in a bigger church. Oh, you know what? They got this kind of car. Oh, they got this kind of house. Oh, man, they must be really got a relationship with God. And here they're holding all kind of prejudice. Woo, I hope nobody got prejudice in here. Come on, because God's going this way. Come on. I hope holding all kind of prejudice. Holding all kind of malice. Holding all kind of unforgiveness. Holding all kind of anger. I hope there ain't none of y'all. Come on. Holding all kind of envy. Strife. Come on. Judgmental spirits in their hearts. Holding all of this stuff. Come on. You judging this sister, you don't even know her. Come on. Judgmental. Self-righteous. I'm better than, oh, come on. God ain't saying all this stuff for nothing. Come on. Holding all this, thinking I'm better than this one, you know, better than, because it don't matter what a person does in their life. It's matter when they get up and do what's right. Come on. But you can still hold a person past. God is talking. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Woo. So God let us know in the Word of God. They call it, well, that's all this is doctrine. No, I mean, leave the doctrine out. The whole Bible is doctrine. Because what? It dictates to us what we should do and what we should not do to make it into the kingdom of heaven. Is that all right? Let's get ready to go back on last week. Praise Jesus. 1 Kings 17th chapter.
Amen. Praise God. God comes to give us life and life more abundantly. We have one life to live. Somebody shout, one life. One life. Amen. Praise God. So we thank God for keeping our sister Nancy safe. Come on. Amen. Come on. Praise God. It ain't nothing. I know what it's like being Jasmine and Debbie was in a 3-car accident one time. I think a 3 or 2 car accident. That's when we was on the other side of town. And it was like, what, 2 or 3? It was, probably was more than that. Yeah. And we ended up going to the hospital and coming back, but I thank God for, like she said, it could be the smallest bump to cause you to have whiplash. You don't have to be a great bump. But how many know God is a keeper? He is a protector. Come on, somebody. And the thing about it, what I love about him is that when you have a relationship with God, he has to protect you. Because that's his word. Come on. When you got a relationship with him, you have to. That's the benefit of being a Christian. That's the benefit of having a relationship with God. It's not religion. Is that all right? Somebody need to know that. It's not religion. Religion is practice. But relationship, amen, is a love that puts you in a position that you want to have a commitment. Religion is not commitment. Come on, see, they get religion. Oh, it's religion, it's your religion. No, this is not religion. Christ is not religion. Now, the Pharisees and the Sadducees in the Bible, they had religion. Come on, they practiced tradition. That's why Jesus began to talk to them about, you know what, you do tradition of men. Come on, and he told the disciples, don't be like them, because that's how they was raised up, with traditions of men mixed in with the commandments of God. So he had to teach them the difference between the commandments of God and the traditions of men from the Pharisees and the Sadducees that they was implementing on the people, so they can understand the difference. No, that is religion. They're practicing laws that don't even mean anything. They don't have anything to do with what I'm doing, Jesus says. Is that all right? Or how my character is. Because if so, they wouldn't be acting the way they are. They wouldn't be talking the way they are. Come on. But relationship brings forth a commitment and a loyalty to Christ that says, you know what? I need to change. I want to change my behavior. I want to change my character. I want to change my attitude. I want to love people. Come on, that is hard to love. I want to. Come on. Is that all right? So easy to love people that's easy to love. But it's hard to love people that it's hard to love them. Praise God. But the thing about it is, when you love God, it ain't hard at all. Come on, is that all right? Praise God. So when we look at what God is doing in our life, He's letting us know, have the confidence in who we are. Amen. As being a Christian, as being a child of God, having the Holy Spirit in our life. A lot of people don't even still know what the Holy Spirit is. Look at your neighbor and say, this is Jesus. Come on, the Holy Spirit is a leader, teacher, and a what? A God. And he brings all things to your what? Remembrance. Come on, he brings everything to your remembrance. Come on, praise God. So God is not just a movie, that's the joy we feel. Because when you love Christ and you have a relationship with Christ, you get excited about it. And when you get excited about it, how in the world can you sit in the chair? When you get excited about Jesus, you have to clap your hands. Praise God, because he said, oh my God. He said, I inhabit the praises of my people. Praise is not, that ain't praise. Praise is not sitting in your seat. That ain't praise. Come on, I don't know what you're doing. You know? But that's not praise. He said, I inhabit the praises of my people, because they're singing and shouting and yelling and just giving God just ultimate praise, singing unto him. That way some people do it, it might be different. You know, I like to clap. And I like to, and that's praise. Amen. A joyful noise. Some people might sing hymns. You know, praise God. Praises unto God. But the thing about it, it shows emotion. Is that all right? Let me say why. Because it's exciting. I'm excited about who I'm in love with. Oh, is that all right? I'm excited about who I'm in love with. You said, well, I don't understand that. You should. You had a girlfriend before. You had a boyfriend before you got excited. You got so excited you grabbed her hand, did you? Well, walk with your girlfriend that you so excited you say about, and then just don't grab her hand. Just look at her. Like y'all do Jesus. Your girlfriend say, well, I think I need somebody that will show me some affection, some motion. Come on. That's the truth. We do the physical individual better than we do God himself that give us breath, give us life every day. Come on, love is an emotion. Come on. I mean, in other words, let me clarify that. It's not, it attributes, it has the attribute of an emotion that carries out of what it is. Is that all right? Love is not an emotion, but it has the ability it brings forth emotions. Is that all right? And those emotions that tells me, man, I just love my Tanya. I love my Tanya so much, I give Tanya a hug. Now, if something about look at Tanya, yeah, I love you. Yeah, she's great. What's the matter about just, she's a, yeah, she's yeah, she can do all those things. She do the pen well. And she'll look at me like, well, when you do that, you'll be like, is that, I mean, you saying all these things, but look how you looking. Is that all right? But look at your neighbor and say, this is what you're doing to God. You said, well, God don't care. Yes, God does. Come on, but God got eyes, and he sits up high, and he what? Ooh, come on, give Jesus a hand. So God has feelings. God has feelings. God tells us in his word how he wants us to express his love toward him. Is that all right? And he wants us to express it like we would express it to the one that we love physically. Come on. And Jesus is a physical being. Yes, he is. See it in the trees. See it in what you see. See it in yourself. You see Jesus in every human being. Come on. In every tree. Grass, flowers, the sky, the rain, the dew, the snow. Look at your name and say, Jesus is everywhere. Jesus is everywhere. Oh my God. Woo! So now we start. Oh my God, let's get a trimester right quick. We got to get ready to go. So in this is that God said he commanded. Somebody shout, he commanded. He commanded. I was telling Tyrell today, my sister-in-law called, and she's so excited since our ministry. We haven't been connected really since our ministry in Florida. And here it is that she's a worker. She loves God. If you tell her that if God tells her what, she's gonna believe it and she's gonna run with it. That's all to it. She believes it and she's gonna run with it. And she ain't gonna doubt. She's gonna let you know. No, I don't care what you say. God told me to do it. I'm gonna do it. That's it. And I don't want to hear no negativity. That's up her. And then she goes forth and she goes and do it. So I was telling Tanya today, I said she was one that, you know what, if I'm going to be a blessing, I want to be a blessing, whatever I got to do, she started crocheting little, what you call those, pot holders and coasters and coasters. And when she began to, make them, crochet them, and they wasn't too big, but she just began to crochet. And she crocheted maybe about 20 or 40, of them. And she began to go out in the neighborhood and begin to sell them for $1. She said, look, I know God is going to bless God, and I'm going to get whatever I need. And some people, sometimes instead of giving $1, gave her 20. Sometimes, they gave her 40. Sometimes they gave her 100. Whatever. But she said, I'm going to take the initiative, and I'm going to obey God, whatever God put in my heart to be a blessing to the ministry, to be a blessing to the man and woman of God. Come on. I'm believing God, and I know it. And I'm not, and the thing about it, she wasn't looking for nothing back from God. She wasn't looking for God to open up no door. She wasn't looking for God to bless her or heal her. She just said, God, you put it in my heart, and I want to obey you, and I want to do what you have me to do. I want to be a blessing. Like Tony said, I want to be a blessing. I want to be a blessing. So she would go forth, and she would just go and just make money. And so here it is. She, when Pastor Ty began to say what God had in his heart about the 1,000, she didn't know. She began to call and say, God said, you know what? I see your face, and she want me to start sowing $1,000. She called me on today. She said, Pastor, I just want you to know. She said, this ain't finished. Amen. Praise God. I just want you to know I got another 1,000 to send you. Come on, give God praise. Come on. looking for the evidence. Praise God. So she called me that she's excited. She said, Pastor, she said, I ain't know where. She said, Apostle, I ain't know where I was getting it from. She said, but I know how it was. Amen. How God was blessing me in Florida. I know how what God was doing in the ministry. And she said, I know, amen, what God is doing there. She said, and I'm full in. She said, I'm invested. Come on, give God a praise. She said, and I ain't gonna stop you. She said, I might have to come to Morristown and start helping doing some raising here. Come on, give God. I said, it don't matter, and this is why we're going back to it. It don't matter about where you are. I think we was on this show, One Life. That's it, One Life. It don't matter how many people is in the neighborhood. It don't matter how many people is in the city. It matter the mindset of you, amen, that says God. It don't matter what is going on in my economy. I know and understand that you are God that is able to provide everything. Touch your neighbor and say, not some things, but everything. We serve a big God. We serve an awesome God. We serve a God that has all power in his hands. You say, well, how do you know? Because he's a God that heals cancer. Come on, without chemo and without surgery. Because I am the one. Come on, give God praise. Come on. How do you know? Come on, because he's able to protect you. Even when gunshots are being fired, you don't even know where it's coming from. But God will shield you while other people are getting shot. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Folks are getting robbed, and here it is, God is shielding you from being robbed. While everybody else is being robbed. Come on, look at your neighbor and say, God is a protector. God is a protector. Woo! So it don't matter how the economy is. When you have a relationship with God, praise God, God will provide for you. You just got to hold on to him, and you just got to do what is necessary and say, God, I'm going to trust you. And that's all that God wants us to do. Look at your neighbor and just trust him. He's not a God that want to control you, because he could have did that, amen, way before the beginning of the world. When he was with Adam and Eve, he gave them free choice. Come on. God don't want to control us. He wants our will, amen, to want to love him. Come on, to want to serve him. Come on, is that all right? Praise God. Love him like he loves you. Is that all right? Everybody, oh, God loves me. God loves me. Oh, yes, I know. Jesus loved me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Okay. What did the Bible tell you about how you should love him? Jesus, yes, I love Jesus, this I know, cause the Bible told me so. Jesus got feelings, this I know. I'm gonna do better, yes I do, or yes I know. Would have worked. Who got the scripture? We got we got it up yet. 1 Kings 17 chapter. So, therefore, God let us know, number one, I'm going to give you two. We're going to go right there to 1 Corinthians. So God wants us to love him just as much as he loves us. He gave his life sacrificial love. And the same love that he gave us sacrificial, Minister Doyle, God wants us to love him just as much. Come on. And that means that sacrificial love says there is no excuses. We have a million excuses why we can't do this, why we can't do that, why we shouldn't do this, why we shouldn't do that. Instead of relying on God, we find ourselves just with excuses.
Can I ask you what you're saying?
Go ahead.
So quick, and I'm talking about myself. So quick, and this is hitting home to me. So quick, you know, I say I love God, I know he loves me, you know, and all this. And I try to be more obedient. But yet, sometimes I find it, you know, conflicting with the flesh, with my own mind. You know, you said it's not the enemy, it's not the enemy, it's my flesh, you know. And if I truly love God as much as I say I do,
Come on.
you know, every time the doors are open, I would be here, you know. It just hurts hurts me on the inside to sit here and think of the things I've said and have done, you know, and I'm talking about myself, I'm not talking about anybody else here. You know, I thank God for His grace and His mercy over my
I
life.
know that's right.
Because if it was the Old Testament, I wouldn't have made it past 5.
Come on, that's a lot of
If I'd have made it that far.
Come on.
But that's really all I have to say, you know, and so quick we're making excuses,
Come on.
you know, so quick, you know, God's grace and mercy, you know, you'll forgive me, you'll forgive me.
Come on.
You'll forgive me, you know. And I say this time and time again, and I'll say it again. You never know when your imaginary line is there.
Come on.
But so quick, you know, if I could just get that made up mind, you know,
That's it.
with a lot of things, you know, that I'm dealing with, it would be a whole lot easier just to surrender everything, you know.
That's it. That's what you said. I mean, that's the key. Get the made up mind.
Right.
Come on. And that made up mind says, I'm finished. I'm done. And you know what? And what I love is like Colossians 3 and 14. He said, and go ahead and get that for us, Colossians 3 and 14. And above all, Andrew, Colossians 3 and 14.
Okay.
And above all these things, put on charity. I want y'all to still hold that. Put on charity, which is the what? Bond of what? No, bond of failure. So if Jesus knows that we can perfect, and preachers, pastors, and been preaching this forever, always nobody lived on this face of this earth but one perfect, and that's Jesus Christ, and that is true. But when He died, and we gave Him our life, which is He becomes our Savior and our Lord, now what we have to do is now put it on. Now, that means accept more of His love. That means we got to do the necessary work. That's it. And keep working and keep taking off the old man. And not only that, but putting on understanding. Putting on knowledge. Putting on wisdom. Because I have to understand why I keep doing these things. I have to understand. And he said the key word, I have to have a mind. But I have to understand, why do I keep doing these things? Why do I want to do it? Why do, I want to fall out of the will of God when I love Him so much? So it's just like all things, is that I have to have a love. And that's why He says, and above all these things, put on what? He didn't say put on more joy. Come on. He didn't say put on more peace. Come on. Oh, say it again. He said put on love. Come on. Which is the bond of what? Per what? Perfectness. Come, say it again, Pastor Ty. Go ahead and get it right. Come on. That's what holds it. Come on. That's what holds it together. That's what makes you love God so much, is that I don't want to lie no more. That's right. And if I got a lying problem, I'm going to practice not lying. Because that's how much I love Him. And I'm going to practice so much until I perfect it. Oh, come on, give God praise. Come on, shout hallelujah. That's it. I love Him so much. Amen. That I'm going to practice not cursing. See, that's how my sister was. My sister had a bad cussing spirit. Yes, a cussing problem. Just curse. Just always cussing. And here it is. The more she came to church, the more she fasted, the more she prayed, the more she gave her life to Jesus, the more she said, Lord, give me more of your love for you, God. Give me more of your character. Lord, clean my mouth out. God, I don't want to do this no more. And she got the mind, and God gave her the mind and the spirit and the willfulness. She got to the place where she noticed that when her test came for her to start doing the wrong thing, she passed the test. She didn't pass it not once. She began to pass it twice. She began to pass it 3 times. She began to pass it 5 times. And then when she looked around, years and years come, now I don't have to cuss no more. I don't need cussing no more. I know how to say words that I normally won't say. That means something. Like you the devil. Like Satan, get behind me. Or you know what, you just got a mama problem. Or you know what, you just been hurt by your boyfriend and you coming after me. So don't bring your anger out. Say things that will get to the marrow of the bone. Now I don't have to use words that don't mean nothing. Woo, come on, give God a holler. I have an understanding, and I got a vocabulary. Is that all right? I got a vocabulary. come on, that I didn't have before. But that came with a mind and an understanding. Somebody touch on that and say, I thank God for a mind. To do what's right. How many understand that?
Yes.
Come on, without a mind to do what's right, you'll find yourself to keep doing what? Wrong. And look at your neighbor and say, I don't want to do wrong. I got to make it to heaven. Come on, I don't care what preacher trying to put you to heaven if you still doing a lot of things, whether you cussing or whether you say, I don't want to go to that church. Child, baby, I want to be where the truth is. Come on, because if some preacher's going to put you in heaven, you doing all this other stuff, you ain't going to heaven. I don't care what that preacher says. Come on, is that all right? Because if the Bible tells me that I have to stop, you got to stop. Is that all right? Come on. Praise God. The Bible said, sin is not going to make it into heaven. And if it's in Galatians, and if it's in Ephesians, come on, and it's in Revelation, the 20th chapter, and it's a sin, all unbelievers got their part in the what? Come on. Amen. Call hell. Come on. Praise God. So he says, so if you're in that position, then no way that you're going to make it to heaven. God said you have to be perfected, and only through love. That be ye perfect, even as my Father which is in heaven is what? Perfect. So with some preacher telling you, God knows, I understand that we're not perfect. God saying, be ye perfect, for like my Father in heaven is in. So that means that you can be perfect. You don't have to keep doing those things, but you need that mind. You got to have that love. Come on, give God a hug. Is that all right? Come on, let's go back. Let's go back to it. I was trying to get to that other scripture. Praise Jesus. That one other scripture that just poured on my spirit right quick. I don't know, I marked it or not. But when you got that, somebody shout love. Love. When you have that love make you want to change, enjoy changing. Love make you want to hold on to your change. Love helps you to understand that everything else you was doing was destroying you. Come on, destroying your character. Come on. Going against the will of God. Love helps you understand you can't make it to heaven going against the will of God. So it enables me to want to do what's right. Come on. Amen. We lack nothing. So don't hold condemnation. That's one thing. Amen. Say, God, here I am. Just keep working on it. God, here I am. God, I thank you right now for removing all defects out of my life. God, I thank you for moving this step. And then keep working. Look at your neighbor and say, keep practicing. Keep practicing. Keep fasting. Keep fasting. Keep praying. Keep praying. Not the Daniel fast either. Because Daniel didn't fast until another he was no fast with no vegetable. When you really want to see God move, you're going to go without water. You're going to go without food. Or you're saying, God, I'm willing to die. Come on, in order to perfect this change. I don't want this no more. Oh, come on, give God a hallelujah. That's what Esther did. See, that's the custom over in Israel. The custom over in Israel is to fast without water and without food. Even the babies, even the animals went without food and water when it was time for a fast. So God has given us a little bit of everything. So here it is that God is letting us know. If you really want change and you want to hold on, fast and pray. Get before me. Love coming to church. Love coming to Bible study. Love getting in my word. Come on. Because a lot of people want prophecy, but they don't want word. And that's why they don't have no strength. That's why they go through things and can't hardly make it because of the fact they don't got no substance. They don't got no foundation. And touch your neighbor and say, we need the foundation of God's word. So let's go back. Let's go back. First King, we're going to get through this. 17th chapter. 17 verse. So we don't went through all, amen, the goodness of God commanded the widow woman. God says, I commanded her. Didn't tell her nothing. I didn't whisper to her. I put it in her spirit. Come on. But she just felt like whatever Elijah said, okay, I'll just go ahead and do it. Fetch me some water. Okay. Command. Come on. Amen. Fetch me some milk. Okay. I'll do it. Come on. He didn't have to tell her. God didn't have to tell her anything, but he put it in her spirit. And just like I went back to when we get ready to open up the men's home, and here it is. I told my husband, he said, no, we can't do it right now. I said, I'm sorry, it's too late. I said, the baby has come forth. I said, the baby is here. I said, the home is here. Then Juan came to his house. Here it is, you can start. Come on, remember? Come on, it's like, how in the world we going to start? How in the world we going to do this? We ain't got no home. We didn't have no home. We didn't have no bed. We didn't have nothing. And I said, honey, I said, I feel, God said it's got to start now. He said, well, wait. And Rome wanted to get everything in order. But I said, as he was going out the door, I said, we can't. I said, in fact, it's coming. The baby is coming right now. the home is right now. When we got to the store, one said, here go my house. We can start right here. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Amen, right there. One more time. Come on, give God. Remember that Deacon Fox praise God. Here we go.
I was on the way.
You was on your way. That's it. Come on. Amen. God just got no, nothing. We had no money. We had no, we were just getting started with the ministry good. Come on, we were getting into a whole lot of different stuff. And God just said, here we go. It's like, what? And here it is, God said, here go to home. Here go to beds. Here go everything. And then God just had the fire department, the chief, I forget his name, but he died. Noah, praise God. Noah began to work with us and just begin to prove everything. He said, don't worry, we got it going. That's it. Come on, somebody shout. Come on, give God a hallelujah. God commanded. And the thing about one didn't know really what, but God commanded him. He didn't have to give up his house, but God commanded. He felt a need. He said, but he know the key started. Woo, somebody shout, God command. He'll provide everything for you. He will take care of everything for you. If you love him and have a relationship with him, all you got to do is say, God, I'm willing to obey you. Whatever you have me to do, here I am. Woo! Somebody shout, we serve an awesome God. So that's what he did with the woman. The woman, here it is, she was there with a need already. We already know, we done went through this last week. Just giving up hope. But in the midst of it all, giving up hope. Amen. She didn't know that life was coming down the road. Come on, somebody. Amen. That blessing was coming down the road. That financial blessing was coming down. She didn't know what was her future or the next minute or the next hour was holding for her. But one thing she understood, when she heard Elijah spoke, she did what? Fetch. Fetch me some bread. Fetch me some water. Come on. And then God began to say, you know what? Because of your obedience, somebody shout obedience. It's better than sacrifice. Our obedience, amen, covers everything in our life. We can't wait on nobody else. See, your obedience can't wait on your mother. Your obedience can't wait on your father. Your obedience can't wait on your friend. Your obedience can't wait on nobody. It's contingent on where you're trying to go. And God understands where you're trying to go if you will obey and comply with his word. How many understand that? So let's read. So now, God done bless her. Woo, my God. God done bless her. He done gave evangelist Elijah a good meal, cornbread, and water. He done gave Elijah a good meal. And here it is. He done blessed the woman that was getting ready to die. And her son was going to get ready to die. But now, they are blessed over and over. Now the problem is, I got plenty of money. And the thing about it is, it was in a position where the land was in a famine. Water was dried up for 3 years. Somebody shout, 3 years of no water. 3 years of no water. And y'all complain about all this rain we having? Come on, look at your neighbor and say, don't complain about the rain God is raining on this earth, because we don't know what the next 3 years is going to bring. Come on, give God. Just know God is blessing us with rain right now. Amen. And thank God for the rain right now. I don't care how much in abundance it is, but God is preparing us for something later on down the road. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. I told Tanya, we ain't going to complain. We're going to thank God for it. because we don't understand what God is doing. So here it is, the woman is blessed. The woman is only blessed. So now her problem and everything that she needed is met. Her son is doing good. But the thing about it is that Zarephath, amen, which is sin, was a part of worshiping Baal. So here it is, it was a part of that city that didn't know God, that was worshipers. So that's why when she began to look at herself, she didn't think, look, is God, are you coming to recall my sin back to me? He says, I don't know nothing about you. Touch your lips, say, I don't know. Yes, I do. Say, I know you, I think. Come on, amen. Say, no, you don't know me. I'm a healer because God heals through me. Come on, praise God. I got the power of God in me. I'm a deliverer. I'm a blessing. Come on, when you get around me, things got to change. Come on, you can't stay the same hanging around me. Come on, are you that person? Yes. Look at your neighbor and say, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Woo! So here it is, amen. Trouble will always come. But God wants us to understand who we are. Come on, at all times. Understanding and having confidence at all times, whatever we're trying to do, to know that if we're doing it for God, that He will bless us to do it. He will give us the strength to do it. He will give us the ability to do it. He will give us the resources to do it. He will give us the understanding to do it. Because even those that did not understand, and when with Moses and they were trying to build the tabernacle, all that was willing to work, all that was stirred up by the Holy Spirit, God gave them the ability to sew, to do wool, and to do silk. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. To build things they never built before. And they didn't have no technology school. They didn't have no education. Isn't that something? They didn't go to Walter State or UT. Is that all right? God is the one that gave them the knowledge and the wisdom how to make things. Come on, how to do things. Is that all right? Yes. Look at your neighbor and say, God commanded some stuff just for you. Come on, amen. You might have gotten your blessing and here it is, something else done started. But touch your neighbor and say, the blessing haven't ended. The blessing hasn't ended. How many understand that? I'm still a blessing and my blessing haven't. It's just getting started all over again. But the one thing God I love, He will let you know, baby, you're still not alone. Come on. Even though how fired up you got last week, what happened? Something else come. Try to put you in that state. You had to tell the enemy, oh, not today. You did. Praise Jesus. Come on, give my hand. Kill my hand. I said, keep telling them, Kim. Keep telling them. Amen. Praise God. Because the spirit of endurance, that's what we need. Write that down. You need the spirit of endurance. The spirit of endurance to endure all things. And the only way that I can endure all things, I have to understand who I am in Christ Jesus. What His Word says about my situation. What did His Word say about me? Praise Jesus. And how many understand is that God has an answer for everything. Not some things, but everything. I can find every situation under heaven because Solomon said, there is nothing new under the sun. It looks more modern than ancient, but there's nothing new. It's done differently than the way the ancient people did it, but it's still nothing new under the sun. Woo. So come on, let's read. 17 verse. Woo. How many love Jesus? Yes. So we already know that her barrel was overflowing. God had blessed her finances. God had blessed, amen, for her to pay off all of her debts. God had blessed the meal so she didn't have to worry about food no more. Isn't that something? When you start walking in line with God and obeying God, you will see things start happening in your life. Praise God, that even your health, come on, will change. Your mindset will change. Come on, even depression got to leave when you start lining up with Jesus Christ and being obedient to God. Depression have to go. Come on, amen. Stress have to go because why? Because of the presence of God that lives in me, Come on, because I got a life to live. Somebody shout, I got a life to live. One life. One life. So we look at this. So here it is. 3 years in famine. Drought. Dual. What would you do? Go to the mountains? 3 years. Famine. 3 years of drought. Come on. Finding yourself. God, there ain't nothing. Animals dying. Cows, goats dying. Everything around you dying. But guess what? The woman was blessed. Come on, give God a hallelujah. The woman was prosperous. The woman was happy. The woman had joy. The woman wasn't in despair no more. The woman wasn't stressed out no more. But everything else around her, come on, amen, praise God, was in stress, was in drought. Everything was dying, but yet she was prospering. Woo, somebody shout, that's me. That's me. As I walk as Jesus walks, God gives me benefits that he has to take care of me. He has to watch out for me. He has to protect me. He has to be there for me. That's his word. That when I call, he said, baby, if you call on me, you can come to the throne boldly and ask of me anything and I'll do it. Where there are 2 or 3 that are gathered together in my name, he said, if you pray, I will heal it. Woo, somebody shout, that's me. That's me. That's it. Tell your neighbor, wake up. Wake up. So 17 verse. I said, wake up.
And it came to pass.
And it came to pass.
After these things.
After these things.
That the son of the woman.
Now look at here. First, her and the son was looking to die. They were looking to die. They didn't want to live. But she heard the voice of God. And she was obedient to the man of God. And God did what he said he was going to do. Because the man of God came by. Woo! That's just like sometimes we go by, like I said last week, you'll go by somebody or you'll go by a store and it looks like it's dead and they'll be in there like nothing has happened, but because you showed up, God started blessing the ground. People start coming in the coffee shop. People start coming in and they be looking like, man, you know, we ain't had no business in hours. Now you done came in, now everybody coming in. What's going on with you? Jesus. Come on, praise God. Here it is. Somebody sick. I know this woman was real sick. And here it is. They said, you know what? She's sick unto death. And I began to go and see her. When I went to see her, she started getting up. She started moving around. She started cooking. They said, wait a minute. She was just in the bed. She couldn't move. You couldn't get out of bed. You couldn't get her to talk. She was sick as I don't know what. But here it is, you show up and now she getting out. She all dressed and then got dressed and doing all this. Somebody shout, Jesus. Jesus. Come on, because the presence of God, amen, that lives in me, praise God, got to affect something in you. Come on, somebody. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Somebody shout, it ain't me. It's the God in me. So he said, and it came to pass. Now, the woman is not worried about her son. Said, we living good now. Even though it's a drought, Jasmine. Even though everything else is dying. A 3-year drought. Even though, amen, nothing is growing. 3-year drought. But yet, she is blessed because of her obedience. Look at your neighbor and say, because of my obedience. Well, what you mean? That means you got to be a part of a ministry to be obedient. Well, how to be obedient to God? Through ministry, through obeying leadership, through obeying the times of the service. Oh my God, somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. So therefore, oh my God, he said, well, I can be obedient to God without going to church. Well, God going to first tell you to go to church to be obedient. Come on, because Jesus started the church. Come on, is that all right? He started with 12 disciples. And then his 12 disciples started other churches. Is that all right? So you can't be a Christian without going to church. Oh, but Jesus in your heart. Yeah, Jesus in the house. He said, don't forget to assemble yourself together for the what? Strengthening of the saints. So Jesus comes to strengthen me and you through his word so I can understand how to walk and how to live for him. Amen. Oh, is that all right? Come on, if you love Jesus, you're going to want to love to go to church. If you love Jesus and a Christian, you're going to want to love to go to Bible study and get in his word. And don't wait to go to Bible study to get in his word, but also get in your word at home, on your job. Is that, oh, come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. You say, well, that's too much. Well, if you think it's too much, then you don't got what I have. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on, you can't, one thing you can't do, you can't fake Christianity. That's right. Come on, you can look like it, but baby, you can't fake the characteristic of Jesus Christ. Come on. So he says this, and it came
to pass after these things that the son of the woman,
come on,
the mistress of the house,
come on,
was sick.
So now tribulation started. Now tests start. Look at your neighbor and say, tests gonna come. Tests come to make you. Tests come to grow your love for him. Tests come to tear down that old character and build up the character of Christ. Tests come to make you stronger, to stand on a solid foundation, to seek God with all your heart. Come on. Tests come to give you a more understanding of what not to do in the things that you need to do. Tests come to help you prioritize your life. Is that all right? Tests come, praise God, so that you can understand is that God is the head of all things. Come on. Tests come for us to get rid of things, amen, so God can fill us with the right stuff. Is that all right? Amen. Tests come, somebody shout, tests come. Tests come. To help us to learn patience. Yes. Come on. Help us, amen, praise God, to be the people of God that we need to be. Tests come. Nobody won't test. Because you know what? They go against those things that you feel like it's too hard to get rid of. But look at your neighbor and say, it ain't hard. It ain't hard. Come on, you just got to be finished. Woo! So this test came with a woman that really don't know God. Ain't that something? She don't know God. Out of all the widows, now listen to this. The Bible says in history that out of all the widows and everything that was happening, there was a lot of widows that was going through the same thing she was going through in Zarephath. There was a lot of widows that wanted to kill their son, just like this one. All around. But God didn't send him to everybody. God sent him to that one. Somebody shout, I'm the one. I'm the one. To go to another one. Come on, give God a hallelujah. I'm the one to go to another one. To that one that might need to be saved. To that one that might need to be delivered. To that one that might need to be counseled. To that one, amen, that might need, amen, to understand why you're in this situation and God is able to bring you out of that situation. Touch your neighbor and say, I'm the one God chose. For the other one. Come on, give God a hallelujah. I don't know about y'all, but I feel a, oh my God, I feel a praise in my spirit. I'm the one, amen, to help somebody. So there was a lot of others. You say, well, how do you know that? Go to Luke right quick. I want you to hold that. So it said, the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick. And his sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him. So what she was going to do did not happen because God came in. But yet, Luke 4. But yet, what she feared the most happened anyway. Isn't that something? It happened when she was prospering. It happened when everything was going good in her life. And a lot of times that we find ourselves, we'll leave the church when things go good. We don't want to pray when things go good. Come on, we don't need God no more when things go good. We just need God while things are going bad. And then come to find out things go good for so long. Come on, and then next thing you know, you got to come right back to Jesus and say, God, I need you because it didn't last. Come on. Amen. I don't want to need God at a bad moment. I want him every moment. Come on, praise God. I don't want to need him when I need him. I want him every moment, every second of my life because that's how much I love him because I got to go to heaven. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. There's no breath. So we got Luke, 24th verse. Start at the 24th. I think think 26 is the key. But look at Jesus begin to tell those ones at Nazareth. And here it is. Was it not Nazareth? Is it Nazareth? Where we at? Hold on, let me get it. Nazareth. Okay. Okay, that's right. That's where he was. And he began to go into the synagogue. And he began to preach and minister. And here it is, as he began to preach and minister to them, they was so overwhelmed with the eloquent speech that Jesus was speaking. But yet, as they was listening to him, he sounds so eloquent, he sounds so gracious. But they said, isn't this not the carpenter's son? Why we need to listen to him? Why we need to listen to her? Why we need to go to this church? Why don't you go to that church down the road? Come on, that's how they treated Jesus. Come on, they didn't understand who Jesus was. He was God in flesh. If they would have known that, they would have treated him differently. But because he came in a shell that didn't look like they wanted him to look, they treated him like God already knew they would, like nothing. So here it is. He's in the synagogue, and God began to talk with them and begin to tell them from the book of Isaiah, a little bit. And then after he put the book down, he got to their hearts. So what did he say?
And he said, verily I say unto you.
He said, verily I say unto you.
No prophet is accepted in his own country.
Because they looked at him and said, isn't this, he was reading their thoughts. Isn't this Joseph's son? This man Jesus? Why are we listening to him? How in the world he talked like that? He wasn't taught by the tradition of the Jewish law. Who is this? I mean, who do you think he is? So what else is that? So Jesus responded to them. He responded to their thoughts and said, no prophet is honoring their what? Hometown. You okay? You all right? All right. Praise God. So he said, go ahead.
But I tell you of a truth.
Look at, he's going to make them mad. Because this same woman that God began to command Elijah, said, look, I want you to get up. You go to Zarephath to sit down. Because number one, Zarephath and Sidon was the same. And here it is, a lot of ungodly things. They were Gentiles, non-Jews. They were people that worshiped Baal. So this is why they're getting upset. All these Orthodox. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, that's, I'm all of this and, who you think you are. We are the promised people. See, that's what the Jews thought. We are the promised people. But the Bible began to let us know they didn't even receive Christ. So go ahead.
But I tell you of a truth, many widows were in Israel in the days of Elijah.
Look here. Jesus began to let them know that in the same story that we're reading, there was many widows. It wasn't just a widow at Zarephath. Somebody shout, I'm not by myself.
I'm not by myself.
God sees me. Woo! Jesus began to let them know there was many widows that was going through what she was going through. What else?
When the heaven was shut up 3 years, 6 months.
Come on.
When great famine was throughout all the land.
Come on.
But unto none of them was Elijah sent to save unto Sarepta,
yes,
a city of Sidon, unto a woman that was a widow.
Sarepta is the same as Zarephath. And the same as Sidon, where they served our gods, non-Jews, Gentiles. And here it is, they was getting upset with Jesus because God was looking at them and letting them know this is who God went to, and he healed, and he supplied, and he blessed, and he prospered. He didn't prosper the Jewish woman, but this was a Gentile that didn't even know God, that served another God that didn't serve their God. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. How many understand? God didn't just give me to a Christian to save. He told me to save that which is what? Touch your neighbor and say, God chose me. I know who I am. I am a blesser. Come on. I am a deliverer. Come on. I am one, amen, praise God, to bring forth happiness, to bring forth joy, to let you know that you ain't got to stay where you are. Come on, give God a hallelujah. When you get around me, I'm a life changer. Only way that you can't change, you know, you don't want to change. Come on. But if you want to change, then stick with me. Come on. You want to get to where you need to go, stick with me. Come on, is that all right? Look at you, they say, stick with me. Now, you ain't the right one to stick with you. Don't say it. Come on. So he says, unto a woman that was what?
A widow.
Come on, go ahead.
And many lepers were in Israel in the time of Elisha.
Look here. Now he's going down to, there was other lepers too deep. So he's bringing another Gentile to these so-called Orthodox Jews. These so-called wannabes. These so-called think they're more than everybody else. Come on. So Jesus looked at him and said, oh yeah, by the way, there was a leper named Naaman. Go ahead.
Elisha the prophet.
Come on.
And none of them was cleansed, saving Naaman the Syrian.
Come on.
And all they in the synagogue, when they heard these things, were filled with wrath.
They were filled with wrath. They was angry, John. How in the world can you tell us that God was blessing in Elijah's day the Gentiles? One that non-Jews, one that wasn't other, one that didn't even serve the commandments like we serve. And Jesus said, oh yeah, they did. But they got upset, like some people today. You can read the word of God because it ain't what they believe or what they heard, they get mad with you. Why the way you gonna get mad with me? Read God's word. It's in God's word. Get mad with God because he wrote it. Come on, is that all right? But that's how, that ain't right. How dare you? Well, it's in the word. You should have read the scrolls. But they got upset with Jesus. And then they wanted to kill Jesus. Boy, these are some chosen people, aren't they? Go ahead, read the rest.
And rose up and thrust him out of the city, and led him unto the brow of the hill whereon their city was built, that they might cast him down headlong.
Now look at that, they wanted to kill him. They wanted to throw him off the mountain. But what they couldn't do, they couldn't see him. And Jesus walked right through him. Come on, stand up. Can y'all got, stand up there. Oh, they got books in there, they got the Bible. Stand up, John. Monty, stand up. Ain't that something? Come on, you two, come on. Isn't it something how God is so good that even from Elijah with the woman, that folk want to do you wrong. They can't stand you because number one, you got truth and they don't have it. And here it is, they want to kill you. Come on around. Don't be scared. What's wrong with y'all? Okay, there you go. They still making a line. Okay, come on. Yeah, come on, so here it is. They want to get a hold of Jesus and try to kill him. And Jesus walking right through them like, can't touch me. They don't even see me. Look at them. They don't even see. I'm walking all through them. They don't even, hey. Look, they don't even see me. Look at it. They want to kill me. Hey, you want to throw me off the cliff? If you catch me, if you can. But here is Jesus. Jesus walking all through them, and what the Bible said? What did he say, Tanya?
He passing through the midst of them.
He passing through the midst. He's in the midst of them.
Went his way.
Went and said, see y'all, kill me later. I'm gonna die later anyway. See y'all, not today though. Look at your neighbor and say, not today.
Not today.
Come on, give God a hallelujah. Not today. So they wanted to kill him, but it wasn't Jesus' time to die. Here it is, because they done got mad because Jesus let them know he was healing a man, the Gentiles, way before he promised you. Come on, give God a hallelujah. They're going to be seen. Oh, good. Now go back to the woman. Somebody shout, do you know who you are? Can you trust him? There's going to always be tests. There's going to always be temptation. There's going to always be trials. Come on, praise God. It benefits you. Come on, to learn God's word and to learn what is those things that keep me going back. And then learn how to stop those things from taking me back. Come on. Number one is stop them friends from calling. Number two, stop getting around the folks that would do it with you. Or that would entice you to do it. Come on, is that all right? When their urge come, you say, no, I'm not doing it. Let me call Pastor Ty. He gonna start a message. Come on, call Tanya. She gonna pray for me. Look at your neighbor and say, that's what you need. Come on, start putting on the gospel of Jesus Christ. Come on, put on the gospel. Start putting the word. Get your cell phone. Start playing gospel music. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on. What'd you say again? Get the microphone. Give him the microphone so he can say it loud. He know what it took. Come on. Amen. But look at your neighbor and you still gotta want it.
Oh, you're saying something. You know what this will say? You know, some people think, you know, all that, you know, like you said, all of that it don't take all of that, but it does. And even when you're really fighting for your mind, you know, even as something as simple as, you know, having a hymn or a song or whatever, you know, in your mind, you know, it is important, especially if you're trying to keep your mind on Jesus. What other way you think can you do it?
That's it.
So especially if you put yourself in a place and you're in a work environment, and God knows I've been there, and you are really fighting for your life, and you believe the word, right? And he says, you know, if I keep my mind stayed upon him, well, how do you do that? You can do that.
Yeah.
And all you have to do really is continue to say, hey, you know what? I got to think on those things that are true, those things that are a good report. You know, you've got to really take that seriously, especially, you know, for some that, you know, they just start out, you know, you are dealing with all sorts of things, right? You just not long ago probably, you know, left maybe doing drugs or hanging around certain things. I tell people, you know, they think that it's really okay to still maybe hang around certain people. And when you are not strong like that, no, you can't give yourself no leeway. You need to cut all of that off.
Come on.
Especially when you fight for your life.
Come on. Oh, you saying it. Come on, give God a... See, you know what? They just went, oh, you know, God understands. Look at your lips and say, God understand one thing, victory. He has given us a spirit of conquering. That's what he understands. He didn't give us a spirit of failure. Because there's nothing failure. There is no failure in God. Come on. It's only what? Victorious. Conquering. Come on. Is that all right? Praise God. So here it is. What is a woman? So trials will come. I love that song. What is that? Yours make on every hand. I feel like going on. Oh, Tanya, sing it, girl. Stop right there, because we got to go. I feel like going on. So tests come, trials come. It's supposed to. Come on. People post a lie on you. Yeah, they do. Come on. You say, oh, what you mean? Yeah, they're going to try your character. Come on to see if you're going to do something bad, but when you got God, you ain't even worth it. Come on. I know why you doing what you're doing, but you know what? I'm holding on. Come on, because I know my change is here. Come on, I know God is getting ready to do something. If he sent you to lie on me, that means God is getting ready to change some things for me. Come on, if he sent you, amen, to be a problem, amen, to try to start trouble, then I know God is getting ready to change some things for me. Come on, give God a hallelujah. When trouble comes your way, just know God is getting ready to change some things for you. I mean, receive it right now. Amen. I know I receive it. Come on. Woo! My God. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Okay, fell sick, and his sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him.
There was no breath left in him. Go ahead. And so that means he died. Go ahead.
And she said unto Elijah,
yes.
What have I to do with thee?
What have I to do with you?
O thou man of God,
come on.
Art thou come unto me to call my sin to remembrance and to slay my son?
So look at the first thing that you come to call. What are you doing? You know I'm not a holy woman. You know I don't know God like that. Are you coming to call my sin? And that's what sometimes we think God does. Is that soon bad things happen, oh God is judging me. Why God need to judge me? There's consequences. Come on, with what we do. So it ain't God don't have to judge you. Your behavior does. Come on. Your action does. Is that all right? That's all right. Come on. God don't have to do all that. It's already happened when we start making the wrong choices. when we make the wrong choices, when we make the wrong choices, what consequences comes with that? But I had to learn and say, look, you know what, God? I know you're getting ready to do something in me. So you know what? I'm just going to start hanging around the people that's going to do the right thing. So you know what? I can make the right choice. So if I make the right choices, the right things will follow me. Come on, is that all right? Come on. You say, well, how do you know I'm one of them? Go ahead.
And she said, art thou come unto me to call my sin to remembrance and to slay my son?
Come on.
And he said unto her, give me thy son.
Give me. See, and sometimes, there is nobody else. She didn't have no friend. She didn't have nobody to talk to. God didn't only give Elijah something to eat, but he gave also him a place to stay. Isn't that something? Come on, he didn't have to walk 100 miles back into the desert to find, maybe to sleep on a rock or to sleep somewhere in the desert. No, because they didn't have no hotels back in those days. Come on. So, here it is, God bless him, something to eat, and then bless him with a place to stay. In that, she now has a friend. Now she has somebody to talk to that know God, that can teach her about God. So as you're in the same place with somebody and they get upset with you, like she thinks she's all holy. No, but they're really saying, are you causing my sin to come? Miss Righteousness. I can't stand her. She's so righteous. She's so Jesus free. In a Bible thumper. Or should they really saying, you causing my sins to come forth? You causing me to look at my sin. I can't stand right. No. You causing my sins to come forth? But God was letting her know, look, I'm here for you. Look at your name and say, God is here for you. Don't you forget this. God is here for you. I'm commanding some things for you, Deke. You just keep doing what you do. I'm commanding some things for you. Keep holding on to God. I'm commanding some things for you. In the midst of it all, I just need you to not be moved. Be like the tree planted by the what? Woo, go ahead.
And he said unto her, give me thy son.
Give me thy, look here. Give me thy son. Come on.
And he took him out of her bosom.
Come on, he took him out. Say, here we go again. Come on, I got to let you know. Come on, that God is still with you. I got to let you know is that God is still working miracles. I got to let you know God has not left you. I got to let you know is that still be encouraged. I got to let you know that I promise, and what I promise it shall come to pass. Come on, give God. Go ahead.
And he carried him up into a loft.
He carried him up. The one that she thought that she would have to give up. One that she thought that it was going to die together. Now her fear comes to pass. And a lot of times, what it is that God allows us to face some fears. Tony, face ourselves. Face some things that we're afraid to see in ourselves. I don't care. Sometimes it goes back all the way to the past about childhood. Sometimes we're afraid to look in the mirror of our childhood because things happen that is embarrassing. Things that happen that really scarred us. Things happen that really moved. And sometimes we don't want to go and we're afraid to look back because it hurts so much. We don't even want to remember certain things because it hurt. And you know what? We'll have to face it. She faced it. Touch your neighbor and say, it's all right to face some things. God will help you get through it. Woo! Yes, he will. He'll help you get through it and help you get over it. Come on. Because why? You're a conqueror. Somebody say, I'm a conqueror. Go ahead.
Where he abode and laid him upon his own bed.
Isn't that something? Do you know how much power that you possess by having the Holy Ghost? He breathed on them and says, I give you power to be witnesses. I also give you power to heal the sick, to raise the dead. See, he even said, raise the dead. I give you power to cast out devils. Do you understand who you are, those that have a relationship with Christ and have the Holy Spirit on the inside of you? Do you know? Come on. When people look at you, what do they see? They see Christ. Praise God. They see a deliverer. They see one that, God, I'm in a state that I need for you to do something with. Touch your neighbor and say, do you know who I am? Come on. Oh Lord, Elijah said, oh Lord my God.
Hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I sojourned by slaying her son?
Even Elijah didn't even know. God had him in the dark. But one thing he knew, that if I pray, and this was a man that God showed everything to, from the child on up, even probably before you was born. A major prophet that prophesied, that seen everything, and even God blind him. Because you know what? Some things you don't need to see. You just need to ask. Come on, is that all right? Some things you just don't need to know all the time. You need to ask the Father. Lord, is this why this man is blind? Is he blind because of what his mother did? And he says, no. It's not because of the mother's sin, but it's because I want to be glorified. Some sickness to the glory of God. Look at your neighbor and say, you got glory. See, God is trying to tell you something. Those that love him, those that got a relationship, amen, you're more than what you think that you are. You can't be afraid, say, I'm going to lay hands on you, and you know what? And I'm believing God for your recovery. I'm believing God that you already been recovered. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Go ahead.
And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times.
He stretched himself upon the child 3 times.
And cried unto the Lord and said, O Lord my God, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again.
Let this child's soul come unto him again. So Elijah didn't even know. And God let him know, said, look here, just do the normal thing that I know that you do. The ritual that is always, and they call it the ritual because it's always been 3 times. 3 is the number of what? Completion. Somebody shout 3, the number of completion. That's why he did it 3 times. 3 is the number of completion, it's the number of God. So when he began to do it 3 times, he began to believe God first. Let me ask God, what is this? Sometimes the Bible says this, don't be careful, don't lay hands on no man. Say it again. Suddenly, why? Because there might be some things that God says, you know what? I got a problem with him. Don't lay hands because I'm doing something with him. What you doing? Now, I done caused a judgment to come on him. I done caused my wrath to come on him. He's been disobedient. He's reprobated. He don't have a relationship. I don't want you. There's some things that God will tell you, don't do. So that's why Elijah had to well, you know what? This is really a woman that don't know God. She's of those Gentiles that serve our God. So God, do I need to? Why not, Elijah? Go ahead, put yourself on it. 3, somebody shout, 3 times. 3 times. So God let him know is that, look, long as I give you that peace, and sometimes we don't understand why God, you get a feeling, or you might not even know, Lord, and it's always good to pray, Lord, should I or should not? Don't just go, that's what I would do. I said, Father, in the name of Jesus, I said, Lord, if it be thy will be done. God revealed to me before I started praying. I just started praying. Lord, reveal to me if there's something here that's causing you to put a wrath on him, or you causing something to happen in their life that you don't want me to pray. Lord, let me know. God, show, let me know. I done did it too many times. God, show, let you know. Go ahead.
This guy at work came to me the other day and he says, Mom, I know you're a warrior. And I need you to pray for me. And I said, okay, God, should we? Are you ready? I'll ask God for you today.
See, that's God. Come on, give God this. God answers all kinds of things. Come on. So we did the right thing because you don't know where the position is that God is, angry with him. He could have did something to hurt the heart of God. And then God is pouring his wrath on him. So, you know what? I can't interfere with that. Because if I try to start interfering with that, the wrath might come on me. The devil is a lie. Come on, is that all right? He said, well, God is a good God. Yeah, he's a God of chastisement too. He's a God of wrath too. And he's still good. Is that all right? He's a loving God. But he says, I chastise who I what? I love. So I don't know what these messages, he's like, oh, God don't do certain things. God loves us. He would never. Who said it? The word don't say that. Come on. People don't read God's word or study God's word. Go ahead. We're almost finished.
And the Lord heard the voice of Elijah.
Look at the Lord heard the voice of Elijah. So Fana, God said, I'll hear you. John, God said, I'll hear you. Woo! Monty, God said, I'll hear you. So if you cry out to me, if you ask me what Elijah says first, just like she did, I'll hear you. Woo! God. Just know that God hears us. So when we get ready to go out there and witness, when we get ready to go out there and do the things that God wants us to do, we can, well, you know what? If it's in a bad area, who cares? God is with us. Come on. I specialize in bad areas. Go ahead.
And the soul of the child came into him again, and he revived.
Now look, the soul of the child came in him again. So that means he came alive. So regardless of what happens, even still in a drought, even still my other widows were dying, God says, just one. This is the one I'm going to save. Just one. This is the one I want you to minister to. Just one. This is the one I want you to help out, Sean. Just one. This is the one I want you to encourage. Just one. This is the one I want you to go pray for. Just one. This is the one I want you to go counsel. Just one. Just one. That's all. I want to use you for just one. Not 10 or 20. Just one. I might give you 1,000 next time, but just one. So I shout, just one. Just one. So I'm going to show you what her fear became. But God let her know, it don't matter what presents itself. It matters what the outcome is. Come on, give God praise. Somebody shout, I'm ready for my outcome. I'm going to see my outcome. Come on. What he said, what happened after?
And Elijah took the child and brought him down out of the chamber.
You know she began to shout. Go ahead.
And delivered him unto his mother.
Delivered him unto his mother. What you worried about? What you worried about, Carl? What you worried about? Why are you so concerned? Just obey me. Just love me. Just seek my face. Just get in my word. Just love to come to Bible study. Just love to witness to others about me. Just love to tell the testimony of where I brought you from. Just love to have more of a character like me. I'll make you successful. I'll teach you how to be successful. I'll teach you how to do your money right. I'll teach you how to be a good sword. I'll teach you how to be a good steward of your money. I'll teach you how to love yourself and love your child and be the father that you need to be and be the mother that you need to be. I will teach you all of that. Woo! My God, I feel God in this place. And all of y'all tired. Sleep. Go ahead.
And Elijah said, see, thy son liveth.
He said, see. Look at your neighbor and say, see. See. Somebody shout, there's something in that see. Yeah. We get ready to sing it. Somebody said, get ready to see it. Get ready to see it. God is moving. God is moving. Don't let your eyes close too long. Come on, look at your neighbor, don't close your eyes. Because he wants you to see what he's getting ready to do for you. Come on, get up. Come on, how many receive that? Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. See that your son living. I want you to see what I'm getting ready to do. I want you to see what you've been believing me for. I want you to see it. What you've been asking me for 5 years, 1 year, 1 minute ago, 2 hours ago. Come on, you've been talking to me. You've been praying about some things. God said, see it. Come on. Hallelujah. I'm getting ready to bring it forth. Come on, I'm getting ready to answer your prayer. Come on, you just don't give up. Don't you give up. Don't you, amen, praise God, get depressed over it. Don't you get down about it. I am going to move on your behalf. I'm going to change some things around. Come on, look at your neighbor and say, do you see it? Yes. Come on, give God a hallelujah. You got to see it to believe it. And come on, you got to see it and also to receive it. Come on, give God a praise. And you don't have to see it naturally. Amen. You just got to first see it spiritually. If you see it spiritually and you believe it, baby, it's going to manifest itself. Somebody shout, I see it. I see it. I see my life changing. I see my family coming together. I see me being a better person. I see me doing the right things. I see me getting stronger in faith. I see me getting more understanding and wisdom and knowledge. I see me being successful in every part of my life. I see me, amen. Oh my God. I see me being the man that God wants me to be. I see me being the father God wants me to be. I see me going back to school and getting my education. I see me going to college and getting my degree. I see it. Woo, somebody shout, I see it. I see it. I see every bill being paid. Come on, in full. Come on, I see myself coming out of debt. Come on, I see the house that I want to buy. I want to possess. Come on, I see it. Woo! Somebody shout, I see it.
I see it.
Woo! Even though things might come and go. Woo! But one thing happening is, what don't go is his joy. What don't go is his promise. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Somebody shout, I see it.
I see it.
So in seeing it, that woman had to know. Read the last part. Tell me right quick. You got the last part? Read the last part. This is of the truth. That even though she didn't know God, woo, God, she didn't know God like we know him. She didn't know God like Elijah knew him because she was a Gentile. But this is what she said. Woo.
And the woman said to Elijah, now by this I know that thou art a man of God.
Now by this, Monty, I know that thou art a man of God, a woman of God. Come on.
And that the word of the Lord in thy mouth is truth.
That the word of the Lord in thy mouth is truth. Somebody shout, it shall come to pass. Because God don't lie. And I speak it over you right now.